You huff one more time and we're going to have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Miss Yagi, my chamber.
Today's case is the People versus Samuel Peoples, and it's not your average courtroom drama. Samuel's accused of bond violations and tampering with his ankle monitor. But here's the twist. He didn't flee. He cut the tether and stayed home. Was it a mental health breakdown or reckless defiance? Lawyers are clashing, the judge is cautious, and Samuel's freedom is hanging by a thread. Stick around because this hearing is full of tension and second chances.
Let's call the cases of the People versus Samuel Peoples.
Thank you, Richard. People.
And Alex Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Peoples. State your name, Sam.
Samuel Peoples.
Your Honor, in file 1326, Mr. Peoples has not yet been referred to the forensic center. I've prepared an order, and we are asking the court to order a forensic examination in that case.
All right, I will order a forensic examination without objection on that case. What is my next date? Give me. Let's see now. Because has he already started the process?
I don't believe he's been interviewed, Your Honor. The competency hearings on those matters are October 30th.
It's just last week.
That was last week. All right. So set a conference here, October 2025, 9 a.m. All right. What are we doing on the other case?
Your Honor, in the bond violation matter, we'd ask to continue our plea of mute at this time. That bond violation arose from the charges he is now facing in the felony case 1326.
Well, it also arose with Tether.
Which is charged as a felony, Your Honor.
Sergeant.
Ms. McDuffie apprised the court that there is a tether tamper, which gave rise to the bond violation. He has been charged with a felony for tether tampering. So I think at this time
He has been?
He has, yes, Your Honor.
That's the new one.
There is an error on the complaint. We are having that amended. It should be a general tamper versus the category that's specific.
Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. All right.
So we would just ask to continue our plea of mute and continue these cases to the competency hearing on.
So is he just going to remain in custody?
Your Honor, he's working with a social worker. We are asking, or between now and October 30th, we are hoping to file a written motion. I think something substantive that gives the court a better idea.
What's the objection in releasing? I mean, the thing is that as I understand the cut on the tether, he cut the tether, but he didn't go anywhere. Or I'm saying, yeah, worse, he cut the tether. I'm not. But he didn't go anywhere. He was right there when they went to go get him.
That's my understanding as well, Your Honor. If the court would consider it, then I'd ask that he be released back to home confinement.
I had all that anxiety.
Response?
Your Honor, obviously we had an extended conversation about this at bench at the last hearing. I don't have any objection to him remaining on the conditions that he was on prior to this incident. I'm concerned that given that we have this incident, I don't know how sufficient that's going to be, but I'm fine with him returning to home confinement for previous terms.
Mr. Peoples, if I let you go back home, you're going to cooperate and do the right thing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that means you can't tamper with the tether.
Samuel admits to cutting his tether, but blames a panic attack, calling it claustrophobic. Now, here's the issue. Courts don't usually excuse damaging monitoring equipment, even if it's anxiety-driven. That tether isn't optional. It's legally binding. The defense is pushing for compassion, and surprisingly, the judge seems open. But what do you think? Should mental health excuses carry weight in cases like this? Or is tampering no matter the reason?
I understand now.
You understand that?
Yes.
Or you understood it before you just did it?
I had a moment of anxiety that led to a freak out. Yes. And I felt like I needed to get it off me because it was claustrophobic. And
Got it.
yes.
I hear you. Okay. All right. Here's going to be part of the issue. I don't know if there are funds available to try to deal with the payment for that strap. Do you know family-wise whether that's available?
I'm not there.
Your Honor, we have been in contact with his family. It's certainly something I can ask them.
Pardon?
It's certainly something I can ask his family. They are here today.
They are here.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Samuel,
Yes, Your Honor.
I give you another shot. You gonna try to do the right thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I think you can do it.
Me too.
Okay.
All right.
Got it?
Thank you.
So what's gonna have to happen is somebody's got to pay money for the strap that got damaged on your tether.
Understand.
I'm gonna reinstate your previous bond where you were previously at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll have to do that because you don't have a tether on now, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so they'll have to fit you with a new one prior to your release.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Don't let me down. You hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I add one thing? After
Sure.
consulting with Mr. Peoples' family, they are asking the court if Mr. Peoples has any kind of crisis or something like that, if he can be transported to Trinity, Ann Arbor, without necessarily violating a confinement order. I know it's tricky to do, but they can alternatively contact me and I can talk to the tether agent if that arises.
Samuel's family steps in, asking for special leeway. If he has a crisis, they want to take him to the hospital without it being counted as a violation. Sounds fair, right? But legally, it's complicated. Home confinement is strict for a reason. The prosecution resists, while the judge weighs compassion against accountability. This moment captures the bigger struggle: should courts bend rules for mental health needs, or does that risk undermining the system?
Response.
We addressed this, I think, at the last hearing. If Mr. Peoples needed to get seek help at the hospital, that wasn't going to be an issue regardless. He would just they would simply need to notify community corrections of what happened and where they are. And if there were any sorts of deviances from the home confinement zone, I think that was the plan, which was to immediately notify community corrections office, so that the court would be apprised of what was happening. But the tether conditions, I believe, ought to remain the same.
Actually, what happened last time was the public defender came up on Mr. Peoples' behalf with a communication from CMH and a request, I believe, from his family that they're aware of certain triggering events for Mr. Peoples. That on those triggering events arising, what they were looking for was some leeway from the court to allow them to take what action, not necessarily, I mean, if they had to go to Trinity, that's fine. That's a medical thing at that point. But from what I understood and what was explained to the court, sometimes it may just be a walk just to kind of bring him back and to do whatever. I mean, I'm not using medical terms, but yeah, I think you get what I meant. My understanding is, as we were looking at that, is the people were absolutely not in agreement with that.
That's not correct, Ron. The request.
Well, that's what you said.
The request for.
That's what you said at the bench. If you're telling me I'm wrong, then you better be clear, Jade, right now.
I will be clear right now, Your Honor. What I said was no to the request for a tracking tether, not for home confinement. That's what I disagreed with.
When he asked whether or not they could leave, you objected vehemently. which is why I came to the decision that what I was going to do was I was told Mr. And I made it very clear, we'll bring him in here. Because what I told him very clearly is, fine, you can ask for permission, but maybe we're just in a situation to ask for forgiveness. Let the family do what they need to do. That's what you said. That was your objection.
I'm not disagreeing with that part. The request is for tracking to change.
Stop talking. You huff one more time and we're going to have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Miss Yagi, my chamber.
We're grabbing Mr. Wondering right now, your partner.
Your Honor, I'm very familiar with Mr. Peoples' case if the court wants to proceed.
All right. Ms. Douglas is now here on behalf of the people on this one. So I think we can finish this up. Here's what I'm doing. His new case had $100,000 bond. I'm going to make his bond in his new case match the bond with the conditions in his other case so that he can be released, because otherwise he would be held on that. He'll be refitted with a tether on, he'll be refitted with a GPS home confinement tether prior to release. My understanding is the family can pay the $175 to community corrections, so they'll get that paid. And all prior conditions are reinstated. And then we need a new date. So when do we?
Your Honor, my request.
Well, I got the confident. It's actually going to be October 30th.
Okay.
It's going to be our day. So, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I provide the court with the order to undergo forensic?
There hasn't been enough on this case yet, Mr.
I'm not.
No, go ahead.
May I approach?
Yes.
Thank you.
What is this? No, that's the order on the other case. I'm sorry.
Might be tomorrow, but as soon as they put the order on you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Anything else on this matter?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. And Samuel, you told me you're going to do it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
And that's the verdict. Samuel Peoples gets another chance, released back to home confinement with a new GPS tether, provided his family pays for the damaged strap. The judge gave him room to breathe, but also a stern warning. One mistake, and he's done? This case spotlights the tension between mental health and the law. How far should courts go to show compassion without weakening accountability? Let us know what you think in the comments, and if this breakdown kept you hooked. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe for more gripping courtroom moments you won't believe.